I recently received these playing cards from a student who's traveling in Japan. Really interesting looking. This is just sort of going to be an informal look at these. I scoured YouTube and there was not a single review to be found, so here's the first, I guess. I have no idea what to expect. So let's take a look. For anyone who doesn't know, I think these are tied in with, well, I don't think, I know. These are tied in with the Final Fantasy games. Amazing games, of course. Okay, so this is really interesting because I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, you can kind of see it. The box has like a matte finish to it. Let me see right there. So it's like indented. Pretty interesting. I also noticed you can open it from the top or the bottom. Both look the same. So that's interesting. Let's take a look-see. That's weird. There's no... So usually there's like a slot here where you can just pull open the cards, but there's no slot, so you like dig in, I guess. By the way, I'm not sure who printed these. It says that they came from China, but I don't... There's really, really bad cards coming from China, obviously. That's always been an issue, but there's starting to be some really good cards coming from parts of China, so we'll see what happens with these. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so that's interesting. On the flap there is a little Chocobo. Right there. Sorry, it's hard for me to get the right angle on this, but there it is. Alright, let's take a look. Like I said, I have no idea what to expect. Golly. Okay. Chocobo playing cards. This is... I don't really know what this is. It's like a little small printout of the illustrations, but they're like this big, so I don't know why you would need those. There's like some tape or like some plastic wrapped around the cards. Interesting. One sec while I cut this off. Okay, let's take a look. So this is the back design. That's not bad. Cute little birds here, and then the four suits. Sort of like a chocolatey brown. I've seen far worse. Let's see what the faces look like. Okay. So here's two Jokers. One's colored, the other one's black and white. And there are some minor differences in the art, actually. Here he's holding the hearts and spade, looks like. The other one he's holding the clubs and diamonds. One color, one black and white. Interesting. The cards... Oh, wow, this is weird. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. Let me see. Let me get it right. Right. Okay, right there. Look at that. That is very weird. And not necessarily in a bad way. Do you see that, like, wrinkling? It's like a fingerprint or something. There's like this some sort of embossing on the cards. I have never seen that. So that's interesting. Maybe I'm just not picking up the right decks, but I don't know. I've handled a lot of different types. Weird. First time I've seen that. And it's the same on the back too. I don't know if you can see that. Just that glare sort of shows it. Weird. And you can feel it too. That's what's interesting. It's like the card's been creased or bent or something. I can't tell if it's like a coating. I think it's the coating. Oh, it's not the actual card. That is different, but not necessarily bad different. Okay, so here's the Ace of Spades. That's kind of cool. It's got the Ace of Spades and some artwork inside. I love when they do like huge pips for the spade work or for the artwork for the aces, and then they have artwork inside, like the Don Quixote deck. Cool. Okay, so this is pretty cool. There's like different artwork for each card, like reading bird, sleeping bird. That's actually pretty interesting. Whoa, look at that. So that's really different because, you know, here like you have all the spades or all the pips are replaced by the bird or the chocobo, and then you get to like spade 9 and it's just this huge face card. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty different. It's not just the same thing every time. Huge face card for the 9. And then, yeah, I mean, that's some interesting artwork. And then court cards. Funny. Okay, see, same thing. Same thing with the Ace of Diamonds. Let me make sure you can see that. Sorry, there's a shadow there. But see, it's like he's treasure hunting. There's like a treasure chest and it goes with the diamond theme. I mean, I think that's pretty cool. And so what is interesting is so like, I'm pretty sure the 3 of diamonds isn't the same as like, say, the 3 of spades. So that is really cool. It's not just cut, copy, and paste. So like every single, that's a lot of artwork. I mean, so there's 52 cards plus 50 jokers. That's a lot of art pieces. And I know it's not the Sistine Chapel, but that's a lot to do. See, and this is cool because see, there's the 9. There's that huge 9 face card again that you can see. That's pretty interesting to me. And I think it works. It's like the 9s were so crowded that he's just like, to heck with it. I'm just going to do a huge face card. That's pretty cool. So let's see. There's the faces. Let me look and see what the other faces are. I'll save some, let you look at the aces too. Some funny, like, goofy drawings there. Kawaii. Let's see. Boom, there it is. So the nines are all really cool. And that's kind of cool if you have it in a hand too. It's like something really interesting to look at. Let's see. So you've got, you know, if you're like a fan of this artist, Yukitani-san? I can't remember what his name is. Of course, if you're a fan of the series, then you could get the deck. I mean, this would be perfect for like video game night and doing, you know, playing card games with your friends or whatever. That's a fun gift. It'd be a really good gift deck. Which it was a gift to me, so there you go. Perfect. Here are the rest of the aces. I like these. I like how it's... See, like the ace of clubs is like a tree. And it's like the Chocobo playing. You can see the silhouette of a butterfly. I think that's cool. Same thing with the diamonds and with the hearts. It like every scene fits the suit. There. So it's pretty cool. Okay. Handling. I can already tell you... Well, first let me say this. This is not like... If you're a card flash or whatever, you're probably not going to be using a deck like this. Just because of what it is. I mean, this is like an amazing gift deck. It's all the way from Japan. If you order it online, I'll bet you it costs a lot to get it here. Maybe not, but I mean, probably more than just picking it up. Like I said, the guy who gave it to me was able to just pick it up in Japan, so that's cool. No shipping. So this is like, and this is for artwork. If you like the artwork, it's just cool. And there's a different piece of art on every card, so that's just really, really cool. But handling, I can tell you now, just feeling these cards, they're probably not going to handle that great. They're not, I'm sorry. Like I said, there's some really good in Taiwan, Legends playing cards. I mean, their stuff is starting to get better. And not as good as like USPCC or something, but pretty good. Okay, well, let me just try. Let me see what this is like. Okay, I'll bet you they don't fan. Oh, no! Oh, man. Oh. Okay. And that's okay, because they're not for like, you know, but look at that. Oh my gosh. Let me grab another deck of cards here. I don't know what I got. Yeah, okay, so let me see. I just grabbed these. These I got from the bookstore, but they are good. So look, let me show you what's supposed to be happening here. That what makes it, I can do this with this deck and I can't do that with this deck. Why? Well, one of the things is the coating, obviously. You know, this, I showed you this before, this really, weird, and again, not necessarily bad, different isn't necessarily bad, but this really weird, like, wrinkle coating. I don't even know what to call that, but it's interesting. You can kind of see it right there. You could probably see it better on the back. Yeah, there you go. Boom, but look at that. That's one of the reasons why I can't fan it. Now, can you do other things with it? Sure. You can go, you can do stuff like this. You can cut it really fast. And that actually feels kind of, I mean, it's not bad. That feels kind of nice. See, here's the thing. If they don't spread, which they don't, that means they clump together real easy. And if they clump together real easy, well, that means you can do, flourishes, like that, like cuts where they're gonna just stay in blocks. I don't know. It's not. I mean, is it the best? No. But again, this is not. This is not that kind of deck where you're like, oh, I'm gonna grab it and go, flourish, and I mean, it's just different. It's something for. It's for the artwork. It's for. It's like a gift, and it's for playing cards. And that actually doesn't feel as bad as I thought. That's like, they're actually pretty soft. So, you can do, oh well, maybe you can't. You can do some things with them. You can't do other things with them. Let me see how they. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long they would last if you were doing stuff like this with them. Maybe not long, but. And if you wanted to for like a day, if you wanted to go to like a Comic Con or like an A-Con, some sort of like, I don't know, secret Final Fantasy Club meeting, and you wanted to use these like they were an in-universe thing or something, you could go as a character like Ace, and you could do flourishes with these. And you could get away with some, and you could not get away with others. But I digress. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck for the artwork. Really, really cool. They're very, very different. All the cards are different from each other. See, I mean, like this one is, it's the Ten of Spades, but like the spade is his shadow. It's creative. It's not just a bird every time, single time, like standing the same way. This was a good idea. This just adds something different. I mean, this is kind of cool. Like, all the 10 of diamonds are grouped together in a checkerboard pattern. It's little things, right? The little details. Like here, the 2 of clubs is like grouped together like it's a tree or he's sitting in the bushes or something. That's different. That's interesting. It's unique. Really cool gift. All the way from Japan. I think this is I mean, technically it's made from China, but of course it's, if you're gonna find a store carrying this, you have to probably go to Japan. Or like a really, really big city where they've got like, I'd imagine just like a huge specialty store for comics and, manga, that type of stuff. Really cool. I still can't get over this finish, that wrinkling there. And you can feel every single line of that. It's really weird. Yeah, what a cool gift. I don't, can you get these online? Probably. You probably don't have to make the pilgrimage, the otaku pilgrimage, and go all the way to Japan. But you probably have to pay for shipping. There might be some stores that carry it online. I don't know, but if if you're ordering it from Japan, man, I mean, that's going to be, it's like, I had another student, weirdly enough, who just went to Japan, and he was like, so what do you want, man? And I told him, yeah, get me some green tea, but Man, get me some of those green tea Kit Kats. You go to buy them here and you have to pay because you have to pay extra. They're expensive because they've been imported. They don't make them here. So it might be the same with this. You know, if you're a fan of the series and you don't mind spending maybe like, I don't know, $10 for the deck and then another 5, maybe 10 for shipping. It's cool. I like it. I mean, get it for a game night with everyone, or get it just for the art. The thing is, you could take, you could line up all of these, like the big face ones, and you could frame it or something. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. But this is cool. It's cool to have. It's an interesting deck. Like I said, I didn't see any reviews for it on YouTube. So I mean, this will kind of be the first one. So that's, I don't know, it's cool for people if they want to save it. Or if they want to see it, rather, before they buy it. So anyway, that's that. Here's the box one more time. Chocobo playing cards. Really cool gift. See y'all next time.